everyone, and welcome back to Nellie and Ruth Designs. This is another 2-for-1, and then I'll be all caught up with the Margarete Miller Collage Weekly challenges. So I'm going to be doing week 31, and week 32, which will put me up to date. So in week 31, she requested translucent paper, something royal, a picnic item, inspired by a fairy tale, a shoe or shoes, and something shiny. So I'm just going to get started straight away because this is a 2-for-1 and I don't want to lollygag. So I do have my translucent paper here. This is just some really pretty scrapbooking paper that I found I haven't used in years. And I had a few sheets of this. So I thought I would at least use this one. And this is really pretty. It almost looks like there's pressed flowers in it. So I'm going to get this down. And I hope everyone is doing well. I'm really excited that I'm going to be right back on point with these collages. And I've been trying to catch up and watch everyone's. I think I've seen all of the Margarete Miller challenges from all the girls that I follow on YouTube. And theirs are really cool. And some of these, sometimes when you have these challenges, it's very easy to fall behind. Summer has kind of kidnapped me. And I have been outside more than I've been in. And I can be in all winter, so I really like to try to get out, as most of you know, and be in the gardens. And I'm gonna have to add more glue. I have a lot of lawns to mow. And I was getting help, a little bit of help from Lou, who is in our motor pool over in my husband's company. And some of I am pretty particular about the lawns. And I found just the other day when I mowed, I can tell he was going fast because I don't know if you know anything about a riding lawnmower, but you have obviously your 4 wheels for your mower, and then you have a deck. And on that deck, there's small, very hard wheels. They're made out of plastic or a very heavy plastic or whatever. So if you take your corners, I don't have a 0-turn mower. So if you take your corners really tight, those wheels on the deck will just gouge and turn into the lawn, and it can rip it up. And the other day I had new seed put down a couple months ago, and I could see where he was going a little too fast, and a lot of some spots in the lawn there were ripped up. So I guess I'm going to be doing the mowing all the time and just have him use my push mower that I have a really hard time with. But the season's almost over, so. Okay, so here's my translucent paper. So I have something royal, inspired by a fairy tale, and shoes all in one little spot. And I just remembered that I forgot there's something on here I want to add. All right, so I had to go get my little Bling because I want to add these little cuties to her crown. So this is, well, said fairy tale, but I think this is more of a nursery rhyme. And y'all know who this sweet little gal is. And then it calls for shoes. So I cut these out, which I thought they would be fun because they're a little surreal. You are not going to see this sweet little girl. She was in some Mary Janes, and I thought I'd pump her up a little bit and put these fun pumps on her. So I think she will be fine right here. So, and my picnic item is this little picnic basket. Okay. I have a cute little picnic basket here. So, and the royal is her crown. Okay. And then her shiny is going to be these here. So I'm just going to build this because it's going to be pretty self-explanatory. So I went in my sticker book and I found this crow here. This is a crow costume, and I thought it would be fun to have him popping right out of her pie. And I think that's what is startling her so much, because she didn't expect this to be amongst her blackbirds in the pie. So she didn't even expect to have these blackbirds in her pie. So, and I have my picnic basket, which I think I'm going to put here. So actually, this is his picnic basket because it matches his outfit, the blue and the blue. This is his picnic basket. And then he is calling all of his blackbirds to come, and they were all in this picnic basket, and they are all flying up and out of it. And they are just want to be in this pie. So that's why she is so startled, because she didn't expect that at all. So I think that is good. I think we can start gluing down. Okay, so I think I'll get these up here. And then I have another little surprise because he has a special message as well that he is sending her. So I don't know if it's, she's more startled with his message or what it is. But I think it's kind of funny. So I hope everybody is doing really well. And all of your crafting dreams are coming true, depending on what you are working on. I'm starting to get into the mood to really get back in here and do some stuff. I think I'm pretty much done with summer gardening. I'm actually starting to cut everything down, deadhead, and get rid of it all, which is a good feeling. And I'm not one to buy fall plants. I'm not into mums and all of that. I've never had luck, when I've planted mums, having them come back up the following year. My girlfriend, hers are magnificent. But let's see, how do I want to do this? I think I'm going to tack these feet down and then I'll do her. But it's just one more thing to tend to and take care of in the cold weather. And once I get flowers cut down, I'm done. I really don't want to, whoops, I really don't want to handle them anymore. Look at those high heels on her. Wow. Bet you didn't expect that, did you? Okay. My tweezers get really gummed up, so okie dokie. All right, so let's get her down. I didn't bother to cut the king out. The king was in his counting house counting out his money. I figured I could use him in another collage. It'd be kind of fun. Okay, and hopefully this will stick to this paper. Okay, and we're going to put, now this is a sticker. Let's see if I can, yeah, I can peel this back. And because this came out of the Bibliophilia book, it has a very large white band around it, and I cut it out so it was closer. And of course, there we go. I want to get his, I'm going to get this like that. Okay. Okay, so he is popping out of that pie, calling his birds. And then let's get the bling on her little crown here. These I think are like 100 years old. I've had them for my scrapbooking and card making stuff, and I have not, as you can see, used them much, use them at all. Okay, so let's do this. I'll take 4. Let's get these right down. 1. I can probably leave these 2 together because these are so close. Oh, come on, Barbie. 2, 3. And these do have a sticky back to them as well, so that will help. So there is my something shiny, her little baubles on her crown. I'll leave that. Okay, all right. So she is down, her crown is down. Now he is going to, oh, another little picnic thing. I have a couple little ants here I thought would be cute. And what they do with my little tweeze. Actually, I'm going to use this to get them on here. We'll put a couple little ants here. So she has a lot to be concerned about because he's popping out. Let's see, do I have? He's popping out of her pie. We have the ants over here that are crawling over towards her, coming out of the basket. She doesn't like them. So now the other thing we have, I figured it would be cute to do the birds and the bees. So we have the birds here, and we have the bees. And I don't know if she's a little dismayed because maybe he's talking to her, giving her a lecture about the birds and the bees. And maybe that's what she's all aghast at. So there's our birds and our bees. Which I got stung by a bee the other day. There was an underground nest and I was pulling out daylilies, and boy, they came up and got me. So I took 2 Benadryl and then I called it a day. All right, so there is week 31. I think that's really cute. So our translucent paper is the background, something royal is the crown, a picnic item is the basket, and everybody always brings a pie to a picnic. Inspired by a fairy tale, we have our sweet little gal here. The shoes, she's got some really spunky, funky pumps on. And then our bonus is something shiny for the little jewels in her crown. So that is 31. Okay, now 32. And then this brings us right up to date. So, yay, I'm so excited. So text in a foreign language, something in a circus or carnival, fire or smoke, something with a spine, anything that starts with a T, and then bonus is a sticker. So this one is going to be kind of fun. Little surreal. So I found this. I hope it's not too shiny, and it's okay. It's a big glare for me. So I found this in my magazine, one of my magazines here, and this depicts smoke or fire, because this looks like almost looks like a rocket, but you can't really see the top of it. It almost looks like a tower. It might be an oil rig, a refinery. This looks like maybe oil here, down in here. I don't know what all this is, but this looks like a water tank of some sort. I didn't read the article. I have no idea, but I thought this would be perfect. So I'm going to use that, and I do need to make a little cut before I glue this down. And I'm just going to cut make a squiggly cut line right over around here. And I think that will be good. I think that will fit, because I have something that's going to be going right in there. Let me just make sure it fits before no, I got to do a little bit more. And I think I'll come this way with it. Okay, let's see here. Yeah, that's good. Okay. All right, so we'll get that down. And I hope some of you have tried, well, not some of you, I hope you've all tried some surreal collaging. It's just so much fun. I know some people say they're afraid to try it, but don't be afraid. It's just a lot of fun. I just really like it because you can really let your imagination just go with it. And that's what I like. Okay. And you can just be kind of crazy. Okay, so there's our background. There's our smoke and or fire or both. Okay. The next thing I have is something that starts with a T. And again, I got this out of my bibliography book. And it's a tower. And I'm going to slide that tower right down inside of there like that. And this is a sticker. So I'm going to do half sticker and half glue. And again, I cut out the big white margin around it. And I decided the other day, it's time for me to grow my nails again too. Gardening season is almost over. And I'd never be able to keep up with the polish and all of that. And I went back and I saw one of my videos where, oh, my nails looked so nice. And I always admire Carol Law's, her nails. She always has some fun, really fun nail colors that she does. And I think in her recent video, she has a pink, a blue, I think a pink, and then these are all white with fun little things on them. Images, little speckles or whatever. Okay, so let's get this up. This was a little dribble. Okay. All right, so there is something that starts with T, with a tower. And then, let's see, something in a circus or carnival. And I found this in one of my children's books, and I just think this is a hoot. So we are going to put that down there. Because I hate clowns. I just got to tell you, I think they're creepy. I think they're just not nice. I think they're very creepy. And I guess I'm just kind of fascinated by people that would want to be a clown. I mean, so many children are scared of clowns. Like, why would you want to do that to a child? Because I think they have a weird sense of humor. Okay, so we are going to put this weirdo clown right down here. Like he's got a baby rattle. Okay, and the dog is pushing him. Okay. And then I do have text in a foreign language. This is Danish. I have a book from Denmark, a children's book. So I took a little snippet out of that. Okay, so that's going to go right there. And then let's see, my sticker. And sticker starts with a T. Something with a spine is both the clown and the dog. Fire, smoke, something in a circus or carnival here, foreign language. And then I have this. I want to put this saying down right here. I'm going to ink it up a little bit. Just to make it a little more distressed, like these poor children having to deal with this clown. Okay. And I think the saying for this is just brilliant. And I got this off of my Wittitudes calendar. That snarky little calendar I've shown before. So let's get this down. So and when you cut these out, just make sure that you have them in the right order. I've put them down before and they're not in the right order. And that can be a problem. Okay, so it says, my sense of humor earns me countless uneasy stares, which I understand. So that is week 32. So the text in a foreign language, something in a circus or carnival, your fire smoke, something with a spine. We have these two critters right here. Our tower starts with a T, and then we have the sticker. So that is it. That is your 2-for-1, week 31 and week 32. So I hope you enjoyed both of these collages. I think they're, I just think they're so much fun. I just really, every now and then I'll say, oh, I've got another Margarete Miller to do. And sometimes doing something each week, you know, can be a challenge all in itself. But after I do them and after I've, you know, completed them, I'm so happy that I have. So if you've never done Margarete's challenges before, I also want you to consider doing them, because again, it really makes your brain work. It's fun to see everyone else's and what they come up with. So yeah, they're a lot of fun, and I really enjoy them. So I want to thank everybody for joining in this week. If you enjoyed this video, I'd love to have you give me a thumbs up. Hit the notification button so you can see when I do post videos. And I want to thank everyone for joining in, and I will see you in my next video. All right, everybody, have a great day. Bye-bye.